In this video, we're going to fish 3 different lakes within about 4 or 5 different days. Going to spend an evening at American Horse Lake. We're going to spend an early morning at Canton Lake. And we're going to spend one evening at Salt Plains Spillway. I'm testing out my new $1,500 boat. And like always, or most of the time, I've got my sidekick Carter with me. Stay tuned and enjoy. It'd really mean a lot if you'd subscribe, comment, and like. I'm on my $1,500 boat and trying the American Horse Lake for the first time. I did have a little largemouth hook, but he got away. Stay tuned. We'll see what kind of action we can come up with.
Got a perch.
Might have the first fish of the day.
It's a decent sized perch.
American Horse does have at least one fish in it. Carter's on the board and I'm still looking for fish number 1. Bring him in.
Nice one.
Nice little largemouth. We're gonna have to switch poles so I can catch one. This ain't no fair if you're gonna catch all of them. We'll get the hook out first, then you can deal with the worm. All right, go get big.
Ow. Got it.
Got one on, finally. Finally. Alright, Mr. Largemouth.
Good sized one.
It has taken me about an hour of fishing. Whoa. About an hour of fishing and I'm on my third lure. Really
Fish
getting much
around
of
to
a
the
bite.
side.
There he goes. Well, as you can see, we're running out of light. We just spent a couple hours out here on this little lake back west of Geary. American Horse. Once again, Carter outfished me. Wasn't from my lack of trying. Maybe he's just lucky.
Or maybe I'm just good.
And maybe he's good. I don't know. Hey, it's a pretty little lake. We're going to try it again sometime. If you get a chance, bring your family out. This is a no-wake lake. But we've found depths as much as 55, 60 foot so far. And of course, fishing for these bass, we've tried to stay in the shallows.
Alright, we're trying to catch the shad right now. Hopefully we can get some. Day, right? All 2 days.
Good.
You need the net.
All right, bring him up. We've had trouble finding the fish, but we finally did. Within a couple of minutes, Carter's got one hooked. We're using some shad that we caught with the throw net. I gotta find the net.
Yeah. Big drum.
A big drum.
Look at that. I think he swallowed it.
Well, you're good at letting
Oh,
him
no,
swallow
he
it.
did not. That is a good drum, man.
That is a nice sized drum. Here you go.
Think that's better than the one I caught at the Walleye Rodeo?
I think the Walleye Rodeo drum was a little bigger.
How do you hold drum?
Same way as you hold the rest of them, right down there. Shad going on. They are already dead. So I'm hooking them twice. And I'm using pretty small hooks on them. But otherwise we'd hook them in the lips.
If they're alive.
If they were alive.
I got a really good bite on one of these. Took half of it. Ain't that far.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, he's a fighter.
Well, it says Wi-Fi turning on.
Because you hit the button on the side.
Is that one on?
Pretty good fish. Channel cat. Oh, possibly. Say he's a flopper.
See how I reached straight for the net first?
I got him. I think you did. Hit it to the. Nope. Did it on the front.
Got that channel cat in the
All right. Nice little 2.5 pound channel cat going back in. This feels like a pretty decent fish. Another catfish.
a little bit smaller than the last one.
It is a little smaller. Easy does it, fella. He gets to go grow up also. I want to catch him when he weighs 10 pounds.
Oh, I weighs 20.
Well, 20 would even be better. 20 would even be better.
He's talking to us.
He's a croaking. Carter's getting some bites, and he just missed him. Comment below, is it okay for me to laugh whenever Carter misses a fish? I think it's okay. What do you think, Carter?
No.
He's just nibbling on it, trying to take your bait again. We'll see, got one. They like the shad back in here. That's a pretty good fish. Another drum.
That drum was better.
The little old drum love those shad. So we're back in here by the mouth of the river. And drum number 1 back here by the mouth of the river. I'm gonna turn around here where you can see all these trees that grew up roughly 10 years ago, and then about the last 5 years we've been back where we've got water. Anyways, the mouth of the river is right there where those cattails are. He's down there, he's 20-some foot down.
Carp.
Kind of tough to reel up this wall. The bodies get stuck on it when you're coming up.
Why do they get stuck on it?
Well, they're a little wet. They stick to that cement. Oh my.
Sorry that I'm doing a bad camera job.
Well, that's not a surprise.
Yes, it
Is
is.
it?
Small little carp.
Small little carp. Besides the fact they're fun to catch, you can cut them up and make pretty decent catfish bait out of some of them. Way too bony for this guy to eat. But anyways, fish number 1 on the board. If you haven't ever been up here to Salt Plains, the spillway, in my opinion, is really cool. And it's got 3 different. It's got a tier up here, then another one, and then this bottom one. So there's 3 different levels of it. And then the river that flows on out of here. This salt fork eventually goes into Call Lake. So basically any fish that's in the reservoir at Call can swim upriver. We've been terribly dry. There's not a whole lot of water flowing right now, and usually you catch less fish when it's like that, but we wanted to get out and come give it a try.
Fish number 2 right here.
Another carp.
It's a little bit better than one.
So we might be full of carp up here. I'm gonna set my pole down and pull him up by hand. Used to be if we caught something big, we'd have to walk them down to the rocks.
Oh, maybe just a little bit smaller.
So carp number 2 for the evening. And they're biting on some corn, but a couple of these carp I'll take and cut up for some channel cat bait later on in the evening. So I've been here about 30 minutes and caught those 2 carp. And now I'm rigging up a little bit more for catfish. I try and utilize just about everything that we clean from other lakes. So I'm rigging up with some portions of some tails off some other fish that we ate, and going back out, hopefully get a catfish. Water's not flowing very fast today, but a lot of times you've got to use somewhere in the neighborhood of at least an ounce up to as many as 8 ounces to hold it out here when the water's running good. But I've just got a 1 ounce weight on it right now, and it's holding it just as it should. Well, sadly, the only thing I caught was those 2 carp. We've been rigged up for catfish for about 2 hours, and I think turtles and gar keep taking our bait. I'm going to enjoy this peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and if we don't have a fish hooked by that time, I'm going to head out. So as always, please hit the like button if you enjoyed watching. Subscribe for more to come. If you haven't tried Salt Plains, come try it. It's especially good when the water's rolling through this spillway. The lake isn't very deep, so it's hard to get a boat out on it, but people take canoes and kayaks, and there's catfish and saugeye out in the lake. Thanks for watching.